just outside of D.C. at FedEx Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington football team. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wentz now on first down. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And 3 at the 32-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Wentz. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Wentz now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Julio Jones. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead.
His
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
24-yard line.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First down throw for Prescott. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
A gain of 15. First down, Eagles.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Prescott to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. Slings this deep from McLaurin, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Prescott. That's to Fulgham, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Mixon with a first down carry. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Mixon, the ball carrier.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
2nd and 4.
On 2nd down and 4, Prescott. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Complete.
Terry McLaurin, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. A diving catch for the score he laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first.
At the 47-yard line.
On play action, Wentz looking deep for Julio. And this is taken in at the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
7.
So stuff from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll give Fournette another crack, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Leonard Fournette, his 11th touchdown of the year. And Washington has taken the lead. They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the 2nd try.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
And an Eagle first down.
Mixon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
The tackle made.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Eagles.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now Joe Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down.
Down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play.
From the red zone now, Prescott. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Aaron Lynch able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
To try again after the sack. Prescott, he'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a fourth down now. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Back to it after the pick-6. Prescott. Catch made by Fulgham. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon. A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And he'll complete this one to Fulgham. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
First down, Philadelphia.
On first down, Nixon. Credit the tackle there to Aaron Lynch. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. And this one complete to Will Fuller. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run with Mixon. Always got some breathing room. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. And he fires one that's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
81.
On play action, it's Wentz. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
On the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say, we'll see what happens. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Here's Jackson. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Well, I think Washington got it. Yes, they did. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Play action. Now Wentz. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
31's the mic. Lefty, lefty. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Check, 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 check. Jump, 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 jump.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
41-yard line.
Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 30. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Fournette. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Wentz. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. It's Shaq Lawson who worked his way in there to get him down. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
3rd and 11.
Now a play fake. Wentz. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Sean Davis with a pick, and he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun. Wentz. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
4th down and 1.
They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Julio Jones with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. To throw, it's Wentz. And he's brought down. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown of the night. And the Eagles get a score closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
15.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Wentz on the move to his left. He'll run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They fake the give. Now Wentz completes it to the tight end Kittle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Cooper Kupp, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And Washington going to add on to their lead.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Jackson now to return. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 2nd down now, Nixon. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And he finds his target, Fuller. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big pickup there for the Eagles first down, 18 yards. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that is incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Prescott to throw it. This left side caught by Fulgham. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Prescott yet again. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And again, it's Prescott. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Eli Apple. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
We got chips over here. Chips over here. That's overload. Hey, right. Empty. Check. Lucky. Watch out.
They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Washington on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Wentz. And that is incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Sets up 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
46 down, man. 5-4.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fuller. And down inside the 15 he goes. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. This is Mixon. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. So here now is Prescott as his guys will go for the two-point conversion. Prescott. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off with great anticipation.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So down a couple scores, only one timeout left. You figure they have to get this one.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. On play action, Wentz. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Julio Jones, 40 yards.
And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Their own 16-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack.
Of 11 yards. It's second down.
Back near his goal line, it's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down.
A gain of 11 yards. It's now fourth down.
Prescott to throw on fourth.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case...
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. So up comes Wentz as he and the guys on offense here will go for 2. From the gun, it's Wentz. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
51, Eagles 21.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. First down, Prescott to Mixon on the check down. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Washington, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll have a quick turn.